Aristotle, a towering figure in ancient Greek philosophy, was a polymath whose influence permeates disciplines from ethics to science. Born in 384 BCE, he studied under Plato and later tutored Alexander the Great. Aristotle's philosophy, encapsulated in his extensive works like Nicomachean Ethics and Politics, explores virtue, ethics, and the nature of existence. His systematic approach laid the groundwork for Western thought, encompassing logic, metaphysics, and biology. Aristotle's enduring impact lies in his emphasis on reason, empirical observation, and the pursuit of excellence. In this brief overview, we delve into the essence of Aristotle's profound contributions to philosophy and intellectual legacy. Aristotle says, "Excellence is an art won by training and habituation. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. The more you know, the more you realize you don't know. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. Happiness is the highest good, being a realization and perfect practice of virtue. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure but to avoid pain. The whole is more than the sum of its parts. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. It is the nature of desire not to be satisfied, and most men live only for the gratification of it. Quality is not an act, it is a habit. The more one knows, the more one realizes how much one doesn't know. Man is by nature a political animal. The greatest virtues are those which are most useful to other persons. The greatest thing by far is to be a master of metaphor. No great mind has ever existed without a touch of madness. Nature does nothing in vain. The one exclusive sign of thorough knowledge is the power of teaching. All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsions, habit, reason, passion, desire. The law is reason free from passion. What lies in our power to do, lies in our power not to do. To enjoy the things we ought and to hate the things we ought has the greatest bearing on excellence of character. Hope is a waking dream. The ideal man bears the accidents of life with dignity and grace, making the best of circumstances. It is not enough to win a war, it is more important to organize the peace. In all things of nature, there is something of the marvelous. Happiness is a quality of the soul, not a function of one's material circumstances. The more a man is educated, the less is he a partisan. The soul never thinks without a picture. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. It is easy to perform a good action, but not easy to acquire a settled habit of performing such actions. Character may almost be called the most effective means of persuasion. The only stable state is the one in which all men are equal before the law. It is the mark of a good man, in relation to his friends, to be on his guard but to assume that they are all good. The more one sees of men, the better one likes dogs. Without friends, no one would choose to live, though he had all other goods. He who commits injustice is ever made more wretched than he who suffers it. The wise man does not expose himself needlessly to danger, since there are few things for which he cares sufficiently.